Hello fellow survivors and welcome to another video about the Forsaken Airfield, this time on Stalker difficulty. So this is actually the third time that I've been to this region. I have been there once on Interloper, going in blind, not knowing anything about it, and you can watch that video on my channel if you like, and I went there a second time on a stream as well. This time, however, I'm going in on Stalker, just to see if there's any loot differences between Stalker and Interloper, which of course there is, because there's more loot on Stalker, but I wanted to see if there were any specific loot in specific places. And as you can see in this video, it's quite easy to survive on Stalker in this region, despite the dangers of the vast open landscape and that things are spaced really far apart. There is quite a lot of loot. There's a lot of cattails, which I didn't even pick up. So you can easily survive here with very little effort, just moving around and looting. And the airport especially has a lot of loot. So in this video, you're going to see me check out pretty much the entire map of what kind of loot there is. There'll be some hunting as well, especially one particular one against the moose that turned into Rudolph. And the last part of the video is me exploring the few places I hadn't been to before. There were a few places that were new to me, so I went to check those out as well. But for the most part, it's me showing you the areas that I already knew existed and seeing what loot there is. This isn't really a walkthrough as such, more of a playthrough, so it's joint guide and joint exploration. So I hope you enjoy this playthrough of Stalker in the new region and the loot there is and the events that happen. Let's get to it. Hello fellow survivors and welcome to another video about the far territory. This time we're going to look at Stalker because I've been there now twice on Interloper and I've explored more or less everything there is to see, except for maybe a couple smaller details that I've yet to find. But the thing is about Interloper, there's not that much loot there really. It's more like standard loot and such, but on Stalker there could be way more. There's several locations that I went to that didn't have anything, but it felt like there really should be something, and I'm guessing that's because it will usually be there on lower difficulties. What we're going to do today, we're going to do a new run, but we'll do Stalker instead of Interloper, and we're just going to have a look around. I know most of the layout of the map now, and I'm going to look around to see what loot there is in the key locations and anywhere else I can think of, like hidden areas that I came across that were empty. So we're going to do that, and let's see what we can find. We're actually going to start not in Forsaken Airfield, but Transfer Pass. Because in Transfer Pass there's a cave with not much in it, but there's also the transfer hub, like the station. And on Interloper there was not really anything there, but it felt like there really should be something there. And on the trailer there was a rifle, so therefore it's worth checking that out. So we'll go there first, and then we'll go to the airfield. So let's do that. We'll do Astrid. We have 3 perks this time. So we'll do Snow Walker, we will do Cold Fusion, and I think this time we'll do Blizzard Walker, because it's quite a lot of stuff, blizzards and wind and things. So it might help a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And it's called Stalker Scouting. And let's see what we find. Let's get to it. Alright, let's see. This is presumably the beginning of it. Yes. So let's head straight there. There isn't much to really do here in Transfer Pass. I mean, I haven't explored every single nook and cranny, and of course as more regions are added, they'll also add maybe more stuff to it, but we'll have to see. There's some flat cars, but here there's not really anything, not that I saw last time at least. Wood. I didn't actually check over here last time. We should have some, we have bedroll, we have matches already. Over here there was a cave. Let's just see quickly what's in that cave. What type of day Okay, it's afternoon, so it's the warmest part of the day, so we shouldn't be too bad then. We got oak trees, but nothing in the oak trees. And let's see if there's anything different in this cave over here. There we are. It's called something, this cave, but I forgot what it's called. This is more of a loot scouting video, so we're not gonna stress too much about leveling skills and that sort of stuff. Right, this is weird. This was not there on Interloper. It's like a whole feast. 3 rose hips and a mushroom. And then that's weird. I guess we'll take it. But okay. And that dead rabbit, that's also there on Interloper. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so there was something in here. Now let's check out the station. I think it's called the depot, actually. Let's see what we got in here. There shouldn't be any animals here. I mean, there's deer and rabbits, but there's no predators. So we should be pretty safe. I could pick up cattails as well, but unless I'm right in front of one, I think I will not do that, because on Stalker there should be enough food to sustain ourselves and have well fed. Shouldn't really be an issue. So let's see what we have at the station here. Loitering marsh. Alright, so here we are. I didn't really look here last time. We do have some coal here. That I did miss. Let's see what is up here, because here I didn't really find anything. Interloper. Oh, we have a broken arrow. Okay. Anything else? I'm going to see if there's something embedded, because sometimes there's stuff embedded in the wood. We'll check the vices and stuff in here too. We got some food. Okay. You know what I mean about the food? We're not going to be struggling food-wise. There, nice. Took. You can kind of see if there's something in the vices, but we're still checking.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
Rifle round. Okay, and now let's see in the station itself. Got some wood. What about here? We got wool toque. I mean wool scarf, sorry. We have matches.
I think I can use
nice.
This.
Let's start this way. We'll take the water. Yummy toilet water. And here we have maglens. Interesting. Antibiotics. Let's check the suitcases too.
This will come in handy.
Cargo pants. Will indeed come in handy. Tinder. Let's take the tinder. Another wool toque jeans that are probably the better. Yep. Charcoal. I'll take the charcoal. Oh, it really blew up a storm. Cargo pants, hoodie. Wow. So much stuff already. I'm just going to leave the bad clothing since this is more an exploration run. We don't really need to take the stuff that's worse. So we can just drop whatever's worse. It really blew up a storm quickly. Huh. Well, there's one more place to check. Out here. We go up the road here. There's a car.
It's so cold.
And then this kind of
Lay down for a
pipe. This pipe here. Flare. Oh, and then you can actually go down here. Then you can go up here. And here we have a little secret room, which doesn't appear to have much. Ah, dog food. And pork and beans. And whetstone. Anything else? The Stalker, this stuff here. And the Interloper, there was nothing. Anything out here? Torch.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay. Let's go back then. Guess that's it. There's some coal here as well. Scrap metal. We don't really need it, but have a look. More wood. Seeing if there's anything here. If you spot something that I don't, feel free to post it in the comments. I do miss things. Are we warm in here? We're not warm in here. Okay, let's... Oh, I missed the matches. Look at that.
Stuff will come
They're right
handy.
there. See, I do miss things. But I like checking twice because that's more likely. Let's actually warm up a bit before we continue. Oh, they're all carbon matches. Just so we don't take too much damage. The road from here to Forsaken Airfield I can do in the blizzard.
Come on.
There isn't really much loot on the way.
Come on.
But we need to stay warm first. Oops. So let's just do this. We'll wait a little bit, sleep maybe an hour or something, and then go. There we go. Just put like this stuff on here. There we go, and then let's harvest this. So we have some more tinder. I guess we can harvest this. Alright, let's sleep for 1 hour here. And then we're gonna go. Blizzard or no blizzard. Take a torch, which we're gonna blow out, of course. Alright. Let's go. Let's go up. You can just follow the road. You can even see here, see? Mine, and then like Mountain Pass or whatever that says. Mine, and then Field 31. We want Field 31. That's the airport. You can't really miss it. You can't really get lost if you follow the road. Because this road actually will take you all the way to the airport. If you just pay attention, you could... oh, 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Let's keep going. Let's check all the cars. I have a suspicion though that the car visors are fixed spawns. I don't think they are random. You just gotta learn where they are. Because so far, this is my third time here, but so far, on the 2 times I've been here, I found a note and a Polaroid, I think it was, in the same location. And I've seen people find
Sure getting cold.
mementos in the same locations outside of this area as well. So I have a suspicion that they're always the same place. You just gotta learn which car. But for now, because I'm not sure, we're going to check all of them. Okay, here we are on Forsaken Airfield. We're kind of like in a long transition zone here. So you just gotta run. There is a cave coming up that we should maybe check out. I think it's a bit further. It is quite the trek. Wow, this sound is something. Really something. It is quite an intimidating sound. Alright, under here, another car. Got some gloves here, which we will put on. Prevent frostbite risk.
I think I can use this.
And yes, let's check this. And then there is a cave not too far from here. But I'm going to check every nook and cranny here because we're in a blizzard. Priorities, you know. It's actually not that noisy. It's such a long trek through all these passages and roads and things. I like that it's so far away. Gosh, this sound, they changed that. That's cool. Have I gone past the cave? I think maybe I've gone past the cave. There was a cave. It was indicated last time by some rose sips on the left. And that told me there was a cave there. I think maybe we have gone past it. If so, then oh well. That's alright. Because here we're on the broken road. Airport is down there, but we just can't see it because it's a blizzard. Let's just keep going. The snow walker helps a lot because we're regenerating much faster. Suppose the cave could be here. I've only been here twice, so I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think we have gone past it. I think it was back there. No, we haven't. It's here. This is the cave. There's quite a long run. Eventually you find this cave here. Which has some coal in it. Does it have anything else? It does. Oh, a storm lantern. Not much in it, but that's okay. And a bed. If you do really need a bed, there's one here. But we're not that far from the trailer, so we're going to go there instead. Okay, nice. It's quite a jog, but once you get to the trailer, then it's not that bad. But that's the thing about this new area. It's wide and open. It's a huge place, but what they've done is they spaced locations out between themselves with a big distance. There's a really big spaces between places. The idea being that you have to travel really far, and you get lost easily as well. Okay, that bugged. But yeah, the good thing about it is, though, that it does have roads. The roads lead to the airport and to Ranger's Cabin, or Mindful Cabin as it's called. So those two locations you can't really miss as long as you have the road. I don't know how long this is distance-wise, actually. That's something we can check. When we get to the trailer, we can actually check the journal to see how long that is. Because it's a bit of running, to be fair. Could have made a fire there, but it's not really necessary. We're not far. It's kind of like a zigzag thing, a whole route you take to get here. And you will take some condition damage if you're out in the cold like this. Unless you stop and make a fire, which I'm not doing. I do like the sound design of this Blizzard. I didn't use to sound like this. It's very, very cool. I think we are almost there. There's a sign. It's like an airport that way. But we should get by a trailer first. I don't think we've gone past it or anything. At least I don't think so. There should be a bend on the right before. Yeah, there we are. It's hard to miss, because you have these logs here. It's like a fence. Okay, so in here, there's some more coal. Like, more than we need, really. We're picking up for the sake of it now. Let's have a quick look around here. We can actually use this, maybe. Journal page. But there's nothing to it. Those aren't mementos, so the mementos will trigger things like hidden loot and stuff, but that's not one of those. Check these things. They can have stuff sometimes. And then not this truck, but that truck over there should have stuff in it. If my intuition is correct. Stacy. And we got something here, regular book, and that. So in this truck, there should be a Polaroid. Let's see if that's correct. There we are, yeah. So this is the third time in a row I found this. So it seems to be, that's probably a fixed spawn. Alright, let's check the trailer. Tools. Pry bar would be good. There is a pry bar on the way here. In the branch line. But I haven't seen one here yet. Bit of misc loot. Anything else? I don't think so. Except for the spray can. Alright. We're gonna wait this out because it's late and everything. We don't really need to sort anything out. How many bandages do we have? None. Let's just make bandages then. Let's see also if... Yeah, this is better. That's better, I think. And that's better, but that's just because it's cold. We'll see. Yeah, we can harvest this. And here, condition-wise, that is high condition, but I think it is worse than that regardless. We can keep it now, though. Right, let's sort out some food. We'll eat this. We're just gonna go for well-fed right away, so this is eat stuff. And then we'll sleep, and then after we have recovered and the storm ends, we'll check out the loot in the airport. So as you can see, so far, despawning and going here and the branch line, found quite a bit of stuff, you know, not terrible, not terrible. So let's see what awaits us at the airport. We won't sleep 12 hours, but we'll try. Alright, let's go to the airport. It's pretty straightforward, really, regardless of what the weather is like outside. Let's just drink this. We can run. It's early morning, so it's going to be cold. That's a nice, clear day. But it's cold though, because early in the morning is the coldest part of the day. I wonder if there's a shortcut over here. I haven't actually tried. Yeah, it's kind of a shortcut. So now we're approaching the open field. And there's a split in the road further down here. We're going left. Will eventually take you to the ranger's cabin. Let's see, can you actually go down here? Cool. Yeah, I haven't explored down there. We have to do that at some point. And then the right fork takes you to the airport. And at the airport, or rather field 31, there's going to be probably quite a bit of loot. Possibly also wolves, but we have this. It will be alright. Can we see Ranger's cabin from here? I only call it Ranger's cabin because in the announcements for this region, they called it that. It's actually called Mindful Cabin. I think you can see it. I think it's there where my thumb is right now. There. I think that's where it is. Here's the fork in the road. You go left, you get to the cabin eventually. Take right, you get to the airport. But of course it's a clear day, so you can actually see the airport, I believe, pretty easily. There's no... We can check the car, I suppose. But yeah, you can see it there. That's the airport. Bullet. Matches. And again, I don't think we'll find anything in there. I think that's kind of predetermined, but we'll check anyway. Let's head straight there rather than going around. The road will go around the bend and it will take you to the airport, but because we can see where we're going, we might as well just go this way. There is a bear spawn to the north here somewhere, so you gotta be a bit careful. Lots of cattails in this region as well. There's a lot of rivers and lakes, so there's a lot of food here. I don't really need it, so I'm going to leave it behind now. There's wolves. But there's quite a lot of it.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up a bit.
Just in case. I think I would like to loot the smaller areas first, such as the tower and whatnot. I think that wolf actually fled from the charge, not the torch. Not the throw, rather. So here we are at the airport. I keep calling it the airport. It's not really. I guess it isn't the airport, but it's called something else. It's called... I think it's just called Airfield, maybe? So here in this area, there is... in this area here, there's quite a lot of loot on Interloper. Not like an absolute ton. There is some loot that you find is a lot of cloth. There's a lot of there's quite a bit of food, water, and there's a forge as well. And you can find a bedroll, so that's really good. But there isn't any kind of like high-end loot other than randomly finding something like a combat pants or something. So loot-wise on Interloper, oh matches, there isn't really that much to find here. There's a lot to loot, but it's all smaller stuff. The best thing I have found is the bedroll. Gloves that are possibly better. More matches, so many matches. Alright. The other Polaroid is on an island cottage. I don't know if you can see it from here, but I'll point it out later. In here there's bound to be quite a lot of loot, because in here I found quite a few things. Canned peaches, bedroll, matches, dog food. Let's see. Peaches? 1 peach.
Useful.
In here. Charcoal, okay. No matches. Maglens. Cool. See what else we can find. Ketchup chips. Off. We'll take it for Tinder, I guess. Sewing kit, nice. For the repairs after we looted everything. There's by far the most loot here. And then there's some loot in the cabins. And then some misc loot around. Matches.
Hope nobody needs
I think these are always there. Those matches were there on Interloper as well. There's a third time I've seen those matches. So I think those are guaranteed. At least 3 out of 3 says so. Flip shells. Nuts and stuff. Anything in here? Stout. Cloth. There's so much of this around, so if you have any cloth, this is the place to go, because gosh, there is a lot of it. Don't see anything else. Go upstairs. Let's also quickly check this. Frozen. Go up to the tower here. Is there any loot up here? Anything special? Okay. The island cottage that I was talking about is where my thumb is pointing about now. There's a cottage there on that island, and in there is a Polaroid. Other than that, I don't see anything here. Oh, take that back. Distress pistol. That's really good. And this note, which is just a note. Baseball cap. Alright, so here there's actually something. Very nice. Because of this, but we can't actually go there. This is burning out, so let's just chuck it. And let's do this. Yeah.
So cold.
Surprised it didn't map more considering we could see. Very nice. Alright, let's check the terminal. That's over here. Yeah, there's a lot of suitcases. And the suitcases tend to get a decent chance of clothing spawns. Yeah. Tend to get a lot of that. Wow, as you can see, good stuff. Yeah, a lot of good stuff here. Very good early game loot. Anything else? How's my water situation? It's okay. Drink, drink. Grab one of the toilets. Hey, climbing socks.
Take it.
Fantastic. Let's update a bit here. Put that there. That's actually worse, but with repairs it's better. And then here we have that, and ease. Alright, we'll sort the rest out later. And then here we have the trucks, and then we have the helicopters and planes. Now in Interloper, the helicopters and planes, okay, they don't really have anything. On the helicopter here, you can loot these hatches, and on Interloper there's sometimes stuff in here. But if you go inside here, on Interloper I haven't found anything, but you have these lockers you can open. So let's see if we find anything. Book, okay, so at least there's something here. You can also loot these ones down here. Is there also a revolver to be found, presumably, in the ranger's cabin? Remember to check the other side of the hatch as well. Sewing primer, okay. Same thing with the plane. You got a hatch back here. Then you got this with his gloves, chocolate, how nice. Planes are a bit faster to loot. Check the front as well. Nothing. And then we have another helicopter here. It's kind of like going inside a building and then finding a bunch of stuff. You know, like in the drawers in a house. It's kind of the same thing. Lots and lots of matches here. As you can see in the airfield, there is quite a lot of stuff to open and loot. I forgot to check the distance traveled. Oh well. I checked here, right? But then the other side. Nothing here. Tools, I think these are always here. This is the third time I found those tools. Give me a pry bar. Heavy now, that's alright. So many matches. So many matches. Insane.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
It will be fun if there's a private in a locker. Okay. Okay, then there's another helicopter over there and a car. And then there's one more plane on the runway, and there's also one out on the ice. The one out on the ice has a bit more loot. And there's also a crashed helicopter, which is the one from the preview images. That one also can have loot. Nice stuff on the ground. Mittens, nice. Alright, we're finding stuff. Notice how they misspelled hanger with an E. But I believe they only misspell it on the outside. Hanger with an E. If you go on the inside, I think they spell it correctly. This is probably just a typo. I'll fix that. Flare shell. Then here, there's a ton of things to loot. Yeah, main hanger. So here they spell it correctly. Hey, hacksaw.
Perfect.
Perfect indeed. Alright, same thing here. You can loot everything. Let's do the ground floor first. Keep a lookout for things. We have that chair. Inside we have chocolate. In here. Look around for stuff. Yeah, see, there's a lot of hidden loot in with this new expansion.
Come in handy.
And to leave things around. Planes are pretty fast to loot. They don't really have any hidden stuff that I can see, at least. Here we go in here. The cold region, though, is pretty cold. All matches. It's a pretty cold region. Rybowski, give it to me. Where are you? Let's check the helicopter first. Didn't actually know you could loot these. That's something to have a look at. I don't think I looted those outside either. We're learning something new. I didn't realize you could open those. I have to check that out. So much stuff. We'll do a repair session to make things a bit easier as well. I have to check the other helicopters now. I didn't think you could loot these. Apparently you can. Alright. Anything here? Do I have lantern fuel actually? No. Another. I think that cotton tube is always there. Because I found that 3 times now. Look around. More things. It's very easy to miss things. For sure. Ah, speaking of lantern fuel.
This'll come in handy.
Quite a bit of it too. Because I can't see that much, so let's just get that out. That's a bit better. Wood, we don't really need the wood. We can craft the improvised crampons if we want. Check these drawers. Drawers are not that important, but you get some food and stuff in here. We got more than enough water, let's leave that. Oh, wool toque. I'll sort the clothing out in a sec. Let's first go on the other side here. And loot this side before we loot upstairs and then finally downstairs. Rope. We don't need. Later maybe, but not right now. Anything here? Why is it telling me to interact? It's because of the cloth, yeah. Okay. Valorant. That one I think I've also found every time. What about in here? Here we have a suitcase. Another wool toque. Oh, and a Parker. We are heavy, but that's alright. Because we got noisemakers. Wow. Wow, really? You can find noisemakers here. Unlocks the blueprint. Presumably not the case on Interloper. I didn't see anything like that there, but that's interesting that you can actually unlock that. So down here, we have the basement. I think we're going to drop some stuff here. Drop the book. And I'm just going to drop things that we don't really need. We don't need these.
He doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh, we don't need two of them, rather. We don't need this many of these. We're warming up barely, but let's just do this now. We'll warm up while we're in here. Yeah, and the jeans we don't really need, unless we want cloth. But before we continue downstairs, let's have a look upstairs. Get all the loot first. I wonder if we'll find a rabbit. There's a rabbit in a shower here, which is weird. Let's see if it's here this time too. I think that's on the other side. Hey, that's the pry bar. Thank you. Alright, in here I don't see... Ah, bullets. Really, come on. There we go. Thank you. And then we have the bear. Gary. Gary the bear. Yeah, have some light, Gary. There you go. Nice and warm. You warm yourself up there. That's a nice... nice little thing. Scrap. Matches. Trail boots are probably going to be better. Need repairing, but in principle, yes. You're warm there, Gary. I need this back, thanks. We're very slow now.
This bag is getting too heavy to carry.
But we still have more to loot. Wow, Erlen Parker. We are heavy. Let's see if there's anything here. Let's have a drink. Get rid of a little bit of this stuff. I'll sort out my inventory once we looted everything. I'm going to take it down to the basement and sort stuff out there. We'll do some repairs and things as well. How much scrap do I have? 5. These are the last things to loot. So you can see there's a massive area. A lot of stuff to loot here. Trousers, don't need that. Dog food will take. Painkillers and bandage, I think those are always there. There's a bed here actually. We could do some stuff here. Socks, energy drink. I think these are kind of meant to be the quarters, like the staff quarters or whatever. Alright, nice. And then here in the shower there's a rabbit sometimes. Yeah, here it is.
I'll take it.
Why are you there? Huh. Okay. I think we'll leave the rabbit there to his own devices. And then in here, in the kitchen, food, cooking pot. Quite a lot of stuff here. So spawning in on Stalker is not bad. A lot of loot very early on, but I feel like that's the case pretty much in any Stalker run. Okay, one more room to check. Let's see what we got. Oh, quality tools and jerry can. Nice. I don't think there's much else, but we can now refuel this. Get that flame going. There we go. I go very heavy. With all our stuff. So I'm going to drag all of this stuff over to the basement. But I'm going to start dumping stuff and sorting stuff out. Because I don't want to leave things out there in the open. Although technically, I don't know if I'll ever return to this run, because it's mostly a loot exploration run. So it doesn't really matter if I miss something or leave it behind or whatever. Because it's just to see what there is. These have loot as well? No, I don't think so. That's interesting. No, you can open those like hatches at the bottom of the helicopters. That means I probably missed some back outside. Have to give that a look. Alright, so down here there's a basement. Down here there is a forge. So this is the 4th forge of the game now. And if you get Glimmer fog, you need to go down here if you want to be safe from Glimmer fog, because going indoors doesn't actually help. You have to go underground for it to help. And this is the only underground location that I know of. Although there are some caves that are kind of deep underground that possibly would count. I think this is also always there. I found it every time so far. Same with this accelerant. And of course there is the forge. How about that? Lots of stuff. Guess that's about it. Socks. Alright, what we're going to do now, we're going to do some inventory management. So, first things first. What's the best gear and stuff? This is better if you repair it, probably. So let's start repairing things. Just to be as warm as possible when we go back out there, now that we looted everything. Let's do a repair session. There we go. Actually, just barely better. Let's repair this. Not sure how much cloth we have, but we can just harvest some.
I need to find a place
Again.
to rest.
Yeah, 86 is fine. 56, repair that. Alright, and then we have had Urban Parker, which is better. Just needs some repairs. 3 repairs, well, 3 cloth rather.
I could eat a horse.
Okay. E-gloves. Let's harvest some stuff. We'll sleep and we'll repeat in the morning. We'll dump everything we don't need. I think the wool mittens is actually the best. Yeah, let's harvest stuff we don't need right now. Okay, did any of these?
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
Let's get all of this done. Go. That's actually better, but it's only because of the condition. We actually want to put this there. Let's just break these things down. And same with this, break it down. And now we're getting there. I think we got some wool, like cotton toques and things as well. The wool toques are just so strong, so we're gonna keep those two.
Starving.
Yeah, we'll take care of that, Astrid. Give me a second, there's so many of these. I don't think we really need to harvest them, to be honest. I think we can just dump these. So yeah, I think that we can safely just drop where we don't need. We might harvest the shoes. I might have a look at these gloves.
I need something to drink and soon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's have something to eat. Let's eat the heaviest stuff first. Let's take this. So they're gonna break, but that's no biggie. Because we're smashing it open, so we get less of the food. That's right, it's just to get rid of the heavy weight of it, really. Let's just keep going through them. You do lose calories by smashing them open, so it's better to wait to open these until we find a knife. But at the moment, I'm just getting rid of some of this stuff because there's so much of it. And let's have a drink. And let's also get rid of some stuff we're carrying. We don't need this many flares. We can keep one noisemaker. Let's get rid of the arrowhead. Get rid of one of these. I say get rid of, I mean dumping it. Leave this for now. Get rid of one of these. I'd make the thingy. There's so much of this. Let's drop. These are heavy. We have so many. Look how many matches there are. It's insane. Absolutely insane. We're going to drop all of this. You can make tinder out of that. That's enough tinder. And then we can get rid of this, for example. One of these. One of these. I can get rid of some stuff now. Let's also harvest the shoes. Get some leather. I want to repair some stuff in the morning. It doesn't matter if we sleep until noon because it will be warmer. It's just a bit easier to handle things this way. Okay, that's more like it. Let's have this. And let's sleep 12 hours. I'll do a little bit more repairing. Actually, let's sleep 10 hours. 10 hours should do it. Okay. Alright. Before we head out, I want to do some repairs. But first, let's just do some more of this. Stay on top of getting well fed in place. And I want to do some repairs because these are pretty good. I think these are better and these might even be best. You don't have ski gloves on Interloper, so I'm not used to comparing them. But let's have a little look at that. I think these are the same condition pretty much. Wow, you repair 25% by repairing these. That's like nothing. Well, let's see. This is a cold region, so we'll take the best we can get. Okay, so they are pretty much the same. Better wind resistance, but they weigh a lot, so I think we'll go for this. Actually, they're cloth nut. Oh, that's interesting. Wait a minute. So if we harvest that, it gives you cloth. Okay, it's also cloth. Okay, good. Now let's see. I want to basically be as warm as possible because this region is cold. So I'm going to do some more repairs. Just to make traveling a little bit easier. Doesn't have to be top notch, but it needs to be warm enough to allow for better exploration. Climbing socks, wool socks. Okay, it's late in the day, but that's okay. We can still go exploring. Oh, that might mean that there's Glimmer fog. Alright, that's it, I think. We can drop the rest of this stuff. Drop that. We are heavy, though. Let's also drop all of that except 2, because we might use it to make crampons later. We don't need this. I think I will carry the rest. For now. But we'll see. I might dump some stuff as well. Let's keep eating these. Oh, drinking rather. There we go. And maybe we can get rid of some of this. Let's get rid of another pair of matches. Not pair, but you get what I mean. And we don't need all this because we're not going to be as cold. Let's just actually try and get ourselves light enough. Do we need this many painkillers? No. No antibiotics? No. Rid of this. Actually, we'll take that just in case. Drop 1 flare. Refuel this. And what else can I get rid of? Get rid of this. Gift. And one of these. There we go. Now we can actually walk around without being heavy. It doesn't matter if you're a bit heavy though. I can still run and do everything, but it's just as you burn, you get tired much faster. Alright, so now we looted everything here in the airport. Now it's time to check out the crashed helicopter and Ranger's cabin. There's a few other things we need to check out too. Although before we do that, we need to also check out the helicopters again. It's not the greatest weather, but I didn't realize you could open these things. You see, you always discover something new. And I bet you there's other things also you can loot in this game, or in this region rather, that I haven't realized. But here, I didn't realize you could open these. So let's just do that quickly. Hey, can opener. Wow. Well, that was totally worth it, for sure. Because now we can actually open these without losing calories. That is really, really good. Really good. I already opened some dog foods and smashed them open, but that's okay. This isn't a long-term run. Like, this run will probably not continue after this video. Because mostly to see what there is in the region in Stalker. I might, though, if there's interest, do a Stalker run. Oh, look, there's lead here. Stuff in as well. I don't think I saw anything in the other baskets, like laying about. But I have a Stalker run. If you're watching this, probably my other Stalker run has not yet been released. So I have a 4-part series of Stalker, where I level all my skills to level 5. This video will possibly come out before those, but if you want to see me play Stalker up to about, I think it's about day 70, just getting all the skills to level 5. That's coming out. Some of them are out already. But if there's interest in a regular Stalker run with this expansion, I can consider doing it. But I think what I'm going to do next is rather a new main run. Alright, this is a trail over here. We're going to check that out too. Then we're going to head to the helicopter and then to the ranger's cabin. And as you can see, look at the temperature, right? 9 degrees, I'm warm. And that's because I repaired so much stuff. It gives me plus 15 degrees. And it's late in the afternoon too. So that's pretty good. Especially on this difficulty. Not this difficulty, this weather is what I meant. This region. This region is very cold. Hidden backpack. What we got here? T-shirt, I'll leave that. I can actually map this. And it's worth checking these pipes. On Interloper, you very rarely find stuff in the pipes. Can happen. Can happen, but usually doesn't happen. But on lower difficulties, they're more likely to have stuff. Let's see here. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Something else, some coffee or something. Fishing tackles, we'll take those. Accelerant, we'll take that. We'll take the marine flares just in case. Don't need tinder, but food we'll take. Oh wow, balaclava. That is probably better. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're getting more stuff. Combat pants. Wow, and then 97%. But those are really good. We're just going to drop these. Weigh the same, but give more out. Beef jerky, MRE. So much food here. A note here as well. None of these are mementos, they're just like story stuff. Wow, military coat. And combat pants again, wow. Not so sure about the military coat though, it's quite heavy. It is better, but I don't know if we need it, to be honest. It gives 3 degrees, this gives 2. Very heavy, well, let's drop it. It's because we are warm enough right now for the purpose of this run for exploring. We don't need to be even warmer. But that's good too. Good to see. Nice stuff. Combat boots as well. Didn't see these when we came in. Those are better, but they're also very heavy and they need repairing too. So we'll leave that. So here we got the full military getup here. Double combat pants, military boots, and Parker. So wow. But I think with this plus 17, we actually have enough. And we are warm enough. If I changed to those things, I'm gonna have plus 17 if I change to them and repaired them. I'll be close to plus 20, but I'll be also like 1.5 kilo, 2 kilos heavier. Okay, let's continue on. Don't really want to run if I can avoid it, but just to get up here. Actually, I'm not sure if we can go up in this particular slope. Yeah, you can kind of. Weather's not looking too great. But here is an abandoned building that's burnt down. I don't think there's much loot here. And then there's a hill with a hidden cave behind it. And then there's a helicopter behind that again. Hey, it's a doe. There are timberwolves in this region, but they seem to be kind of rare. I've only seen them once. I'm pretty sure they were timberwolves, at least. And there's a lot of marine flares and things. But they're not always around. There's a Stalker though, so there should be more wolves than Stalker. Alright, so let's see here. Surveyor's memory. Let's do this. Not that dark. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it's just an abandoned building. That's a wolf, a regular wolf. I haven't been to that. See this thing there? I haven't been to see what that is. Let's check that out after. The thing is, if you get caught in a blizzard here, it's very easy to get lost. You kind of have to know, if you know where you're going. So for example, if I want to go, I don't know, here, and I just start walking there, and then the blizzard hits, doesn't matter. Just keep going straight, 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 straight. You will eventually get there. But if not, if I'm walking around looking, and oh wow, a moose. Oh wow. Let's see if we can get it with the distress pistol, for the fun of it. You can usually manage between 1 and 3 shots. We don't need it or anything, but just out of curiosity. Hey, Mr. Moose, don't mind me. I'm just going to try and get you down with this. And he's off. Look at him, he's got blinkers on. We got 2 of them on you now. Are you dead yet? Look at him go. If a blizzard or fog hit now, it'll be funny. Oh, you're running away, are you? Come back here. Oh, where did the moose go? I can't see the moose. So give me a sign. Cooking moose. There's a sight to behold, isn't it? You ever seen a glowing moose before? Well, now you have. That one hurt him, but it didn't hit him. Like, it didn't stick to him. I don't mind if you use of all the flares, because we'll find more. You can kill them in one shot, but it's very hard. It's pretty much luck. Oh, one of them doused. The other one's stuck in him. And the other one doused too. They are all hits, but they're not all sticking to him. At this point, we're gonna have to double back. Come on, Moose, you can do this. That's 5 hits now. Oh, he's still going. At this point, we might as well go to the ranger's cabin, you know? Come on, Moose. I only got 2 bullets left here. Are you really gonna take that many hits? Okay, we got got 1 more. I think it's actually 2 more. It can be done, but just very difficult. Normally, I would recommend taking down the moose with a bow and arrow, or a rifle. Okay, we've got 2 in him now. I have 1 left. If he doesn't die to this, then that's it. So that's 7 hits, I think, and 4 of them got embedded on him. Okay, this time, come on, come on. And we got him. Smoking Moose. He's got 3 of them embedded in him now. As you can see, you can take down a moose with the stress pistol. In this case, it took like, what, 8 rounds? 5 of them hit them embedded in the head. Or rather in the... Oh well. We don't need anything from him. I mean, we could, if this was a long run, we could harvest the hide and make that a satchel, but we don't really need to, so... But yeah, there you go. As you can see, it can be done. We're out of shells, though. I'm gonna head back. So that was... it is possible to kill a moose in 1 hit. Now, there's a bit of a debate regarding how this works, but I'm pretty confident that it's a critical hit factor. So, you can also kill a bear with 1 hit in the stress pistol. But in my experience, it's kind of like, if you hit the bear in the head like 3 times with the distress pistol, it usually dies. Moose are a bit rougher. So what I think happens is that when you shoot a moose with the distress pistol, first, how much damage you do depends on where you hit the moose. And if you hit him in the head or the neck, it does more damage and it doesn't get embedded like that. But when you hit them in the head, then it does more damage. But I think the game also rolls a die to randomly determine if the hit is a critical hit or not. Just like when you shoot with a bow or a gun, there's a chance that it's a critical hit, and that does like double damage kind of thing. So I think that if you are lucky and you hit the moose in the head and you get a critical hit, you can take the moose down in 1 hit. But if you don't, then it takes multiple. In this case, it took like 8 shots or something like that. I have a suspicion, though, that we'll find more shells here. But yeah, but let it be known that even if it takes 8 shells, you can down a moose with a stress pistol. So there we are at the final approach. Let's see what we got here. This is the helicopter from the trailer. Inside we have nothing really. Let's check out these lockers. You can sleep here, and actually it's warm. I would say it's quite risky to sleep here because it's, you know, with an open door, but it does seem to give quite a lot of, you know, or it does give some warmth bonus, so it might be okay. Maybe not a lot, but... Blanket. Nothing else. I've been here during the Aurora as well once, and all the... don't need that. All the controls light up, but nothing else really. You can find the stress pistol here, so I was hoping to find that because I found it here before. Once it was in a box here. Well, actually the box was empty, and once it was on the ground here. Does this have anything outside that I haven't checked? Like what should we call it? Hatchet or whatever. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, before we continue to Ranger's cabin, this hill here where we kind of came from, it has some stuff in it. Not stuff really, but like a refuge. So there's a little hidden area there. That you can use to sleep in if necessary. Let me show you. So there's the helicopter right there. There's the helicopter. And you turn around and you look for the row sips. So here's some row sips. And then there's a little gap here. You go in here. And you see there's a campfire. Isn't that neat? And you can even go down here. You can place your bedroll here. See, it's safe.
I'm not sure I can
Pretty
carry
cool.
much more.
All right, let's see. I might drink an energy drink because we have 2 of them. Because I want to go over here to this hilltop that's over here, or this little hill rather.
I need to find a place to
Before
rest.
we go on to the Ranger's cabin. So this thing, I haven't been here before. And I want to see what there is. There are a few nooks and crannies that I have yet to explore. And as you can see, I discovered that you could loot the bottom of the helicopters. I didn't realize that. So there's definitely more secrets to be found in this area for sure. And there's also a place I went to on Interloper that was like, surely there is something here on lower difficulties, because I would go there and it looked like it would be some destination, but it was empty. Alright, let's see, is there anything here? Like, is this anything? Like, why is this here? Is it just a landmark, or is it anything? It doesn't look like it's anything. No, it's just a structure in the open. I guess it's a kind of landmark. Oh, there's potentially 2 bears in this region as well. One here, not far from this structure or this hill, and one on the opposite side of the map. The one on the opposite side of the map I came across as I was napping. Okay, we got a wolf here. I think we might light this. Okay, so it's time to drink this. And run. And They won't attack you if you have a flare. With a torch, they will eventually attack you. The torch will stop them in their tracks, but eventually they attack you. It's like, with a torch, it's like the wolf is saying, oh, what's this? I don't know, I'll attack you. But with the flare, they just stop. It's just basically too powerful. So we're gonna head across the plains now to Ranger's cabin. And I don't know exactly where it is, but I have a general idea. You can also do this, drop a stick, and this will point roughly towards Ranger's cabin, but you want to go a bit left, so this way. Because you'll eventually find the road, and the road takes you all the way to the cabin. Not this road coming up here, I don't think. And that's the other road. Wolf is still behind me. Go away, Wolfie. I think we're coming up on the road, I think. If not, just keep going until you hit the wall and then start going to the right. Pretty much. This looks like it's probably a little bit too far to the left, maybe? I'll recognize it eventually. This looks like it's too far to the left, I think. Not sure though. Yes. I think so, yeah. I think it's more this way. The road I found may have been the road. Headache. Let's get rid of this wolf. If necessary, I'll use the other energy drink. I think that is the road coming up here. It's very hard to see in this weather. I believe it's this way. Worst case scenario, we just make a fire and sit tight. I believe we should eventually get there. I think I went a bit too far left because I didn't take into account I was already very far left because of the checking out that structure. I think I see the road because there's these little dents in the snow which would indicate a road. I believe it's this. Yes. Okay, so now we just follow this road. And this will take us all the way to the Ranger's cabin. Which is not called Ranger's cabin, it's called Mindful Cabin. But I just have a habit of saying Ranger's cabin because in the release, when they announced the DLC, they called it the Ranger's cabin. They did say they were all placeholder names, you know, so it's fine, it changed. But this cabin is clearly the one from the trailer and that they refer to as the Ranger's cabin. So I just call it that. I am tempted to use the energy drink to speed this up because it is very slow. Let's do it. It even heals the headache. It's actually just to my right now, but because the weather is so bad, I'd rather just follow the road. But it does take a U-turn here. This is heavy snow. There shouldn't be any predators there though. Yeah, just follow the road. And this should take us all the way there. Now, one drawback about this area is the Glimmer fog. So we might experience Glimmer fog in this if we're lucky. But the thing is that the way the Glimmer fog or electrostatic fog works is that it kind of like electrifies the air. It's like an aurora, except it can also happen during the day. And it's a very cool thing. I really like it. It's basically a thick fog, but it's electrified. It's not dangerous, but staying in it means you can't really see much, and also you can get the insomnia affliction. The thing is that you can only actually protect yourself against the insomnia affliction by being underground, such as in the basement in the hangar. Possibly also some of the caves. There are some caves that are kind of low. Might count, I'm not sure. But in any case, you have to be underground. So that means that if you go to a structure like the one we're going to now, the ranger's cabin, and you sleep there, you could potentially get insomnia while you sleep. The Glimmer fog could trigger while you're in the cabin sleeping, and then you wake up with insomnia. Now, insomnia fortunately isn't really that bad an affliction. It sounds really bad. It sounds like you can't sleep, but that's cabin fever. Insomnia is literally just a health regeneration disruption. It prevents you from having a good night's sleep. You can still sleep well. You can go to bed and sleep a full night, but there's a chance you wake up. There we are. Here is the mindful cabin. Let's go inside. Here there's some loot. Okay, here we are. So,
I'm so tired I could lay down right
bottle, matches, shoes. You don't need your shoes. And there's some hidden loot in here too. Maybe there's even more, but just grab the stuff we can find. Oops. Yeah, there's a bug sometimes. I'm not sure what triggers it exactly, but sometimes it speeds up the looting. I'll show you the hidden loot in a sec. Let's just have a look around. Another can opener. How nice. I think that's it down here. Okay, so you see here what this is. If you look to the left with the pot, see it says loose boards. But these are loose. You can open them. There's a revolver in here.
Perfect.
Da, 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 da. That revolver is there on Interloper as well, but that's clearly a bug. And bullets. And faded paper, which just says story. I'm not going to read those here. You can look them up if you like. And then we got here. And you can also harvest this cloth if you want to. We don't need to though. That's pretty much it from this area. But also we have the Polaroid. That's here too. But it's not a clear day, so you can't use it. What's the heaviest food I got? This. I'm going to open that. Ideally you want to cook these because then you level up cooking. But since this is more of an exploration run, I'm not that bothered about it. Let's also eat something that doesn't drain. There we are. Okay. Let's sleep for 12 hours. I hope we get to see the Glimmer fog. It's really cool. I only experienced it once so far. Except for when I get it during the night. Let's eat these things. How far are we from well fed, actually? I would say, I think...
I'm so thirsty, I can't think straight.
We're not far from well fed. We'll be heavy a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine to be a little bit heavy. Alright, let's do the Polaroid. It's a nice clear day. And if you go up here, keep an eye for hatches actually. The hatches can be embedded in the wood, but I haven't been paying that close attention to it, so. Right, here we are, this is the Vista location. You can see really far from here. You can see over there, that's the airport right there. There's the helicopter, hidden area. There's the thing I explored yesterday. think actually a tiny, tiny dot you see there, that's a wolf. And the moose got killed about here, I think. And then of course we have over here. So over there there's a fishing hut. We can't see it, but it's there. There's another one over there, behind there. So there's 2 fishing huts in this region. And right there is a cottage with also some loot. And there's also a Polaroid in there. And then behind it there's some misc places. Alright, let's do the mapping. I'm gonna reload this thing. Go. And we get all of this. And see, this actually maps so far that there's an island cottage, and you even know that there's a cave here with a wolf carcass. Alright, so we're gonna go and check these things out. We're not gonna go, there's a passageway here, we won't go there, but we'll loot this. And that's here, and the hunter's blind as well. So there's a few misc things to loot here. So we should just really get to it. We could maybe though just wait a little bit because we are a little bit cold. It's a little bit before you warm up. There we are. And then there is a rope you can climb down, which is on that side there. It's not too hard to climb down. Can you climb down here instead? It looks a little bit dangerous. Unless we can do it here maybe? How about here? And you see, that's the road that I found. I found the road. I walked around there. I think I found the road about there. It's quite a zigzaggy thing. Like, there's the bear I was talking about. There he is. He's out on his morning walk. Now we can probably go down here, but I think it's a bit steep. We'll go the usual way. We might take the rope down. Climbing rope down isn't such a big deal anyway, because it's it doesn't drain that much energy. You can kill a moose with a revolver as well, by the way, but it takes a lot of bullets. I mean, if a moose can survive 7 distress pistol shots to the head, imagine how many revolver shots it can take. Alright, Wolfie. You are kind of in the way, so... Oh, there's 2 wolves. Bit of a texture bug there, where when you load the revolver, it doesn't have those little primer things in the back. But when you exit, or like empty it, it does. This is still early in the release, there's bound to be a whole bunch of bugs. And so far there's been quite a few. Some have been hot fixed already, and some are being polished out. Well, how much you test it, sometimes you don't really know what there is until like a big group tests things. I think the rope anchor is here, or might be the next corner. No, here it is. Okay, you need a rope for this, which I didn't pick up. So you can attach a rope here, and then you get a shortcut to come back up. Because if you don't have that, the only other way from here is to go all the way around. But we're gonna just billy goat our way down here. I did this before, so it should be alright. I think I chose this path. Yeah, this is fine. Do not do this in real life, please. A little bit too far there. Oh, we got it. Let's just get rid of this right away. Okay. Let's check out over here now. We got, there's a corpse to loot, there's a fishing hut, the cottage, there's also the plane crash, there's a hunter's blind as well. There's a few things to check out here. There's the fishing hut. There's a lot of rabbits in this area. Like almost every section of the map has rabbits. They're all over the place. Is that a doe? I think that's a doe. Yeah. What's their favorite food, you asked? The donut. I'm just gonna let that hover. Okay, so let's go here and check this out. I don't know if there's anything over here actually. So I have explored this part of the map. Is now the third time I'm exploring it. Then there's other segments of the map I've only been there once, and there's bound to be a few things I missed, so don't take this video as a complete walkthrough of the region. That wouldn't really be representative. I'll do a proper walkthrough of this region another time when we have kind of uncovered all its secrets. But for now, I'm pretty sure I've found out like 80+% of everything there is to find, if not more. 90 maybe. But I'm sure there's going to be a few bits and bobs here and there that I didn't know about, that we'll find out later. You saw what happened with the helicopter, for example. So, it's bound up. Wolves. Okay. We need to loot over there, but we're going to do that later, I think. There's a corpse over here.
I hate these.
Let's run a bit.
Because I really do.
Or is it a... I think it's a corpse. There should be some crows. See, this map is actually really good. The way they designed it, I must say that it's very hard to think of new areas to design, because it's all winter landscape stuff, isn't it? So how do you decide what to make this new, right? Well, how about, you know, a wide open space that looks very easy to traverse because it's big and spacious and open. But the thing is that it takes a while to get to the places, so you can see it really easily, but getting there is another story. And I think this map is a great job with that. There are other maps like this, like Pleasant Valley, which are very empty in the middle, and Coastal Highway too, but this is a whole nother level. Here's the corpse I was looking for. It's too windy for the crows. Nothing on it. But for example now, like, you can see that the airfield is there. But if I just walk from here, you know, it's going to take a little while before I actually get there. And if a blizzard hits, you get lost very, very fast. Yeah, I am there. Kind of like almost halfway through the airport is a blind, a hunter's blind. I want to check that out too. But let's go do that. And then I'll head back over to the plane, check out the cave, go up to the cottage. That's what we're going to do. I'm guessing this is where the blind is. The hunter's blind has been a bit buggy. I haven't experienced myself, unless it's happening right now. But it doesn't always appear. Yeah, like there you go. Actually, this is a great example. It's gone, and then there it is. Seems to be a lot of different textures, actually. I presume it's because of the draw distance or something, even though I think my draw distance is on Ultra, isn't it? Oh no, this has changed. I used to have this higher. Still the same. Still the same. Oh. Well, let's check out what there is here. It's kind of in the open, so could be anything. I think there are 2 Hunter's Blinds. There's this one, and then there is another one. I haven't been to that one, I think. I think it's on that side? I don't remember, but there are 2, pretty sure. Alright, let's see what we got here. One well-fed kick in, because we want to carry more stuff. Alright, so here we have a campfire. And in here we have a flare. Rifle rounds. Torch. Knife. Alright. Really cool. Anything else? I don't think so. A lot of those around, a lot of wolves. It's like 4 wolves, and I want to go that way. Because I want to get to this plane, and then I want to go over there to that cave and loot it, and up to the thingy. The cabin. Minus 17. This is a very cold region for sure. I think this is the coldest region in the game. When they announced that it was one of the coldest, I said, well, I don't know, Bleak Inlet is pretty cold. And Bleak Inlet is really cold, but I think that Bleak Inlet more has a tendency for cold spells where they get strong winds, kind of like this, and it gets really, really cold. But this place seems to be just generally really cold, I would say. Yeah. I wanted to use the revolver because you can actually shoot the revolver in a struggle. Which I've only seen be done, I never actually experienced it. But because the wolf was injured. A lot of cattails around. That wolf is gone. He's going to run off and bleed somewhere. I'm going to pick up the casings. We're going to craft bullets. Need to go to Bleak Inlet or Blackrock. Bleak Inlet's not that far from here, I suppose, but... I want to go up to that rock up there too. That looks like it's something. But an Interloper, there was nothing there. 1 wolf left. I don't see a cave, actually. Actually, that might be a cave over there. We'll see. Right, this plane had some additional loot on Interloper, like a book and things. So let's just see what it's got now. We might make a fire, just to not have too much hypothermia risk. So let's just do that. Nothing really here. Let's just... it's on the wrong side. Make a fire in a bit then. Nothing. Huh. An Interloper had like a book and something else. Yeah. In here? Nothing. Wow, so this place literally had nothing. That's a bit disappointing. Ah, the wind died. Now it's much warmer. And there's deer out as well. Let's make a fire here. We'll just use accelerant. It's okay.
Right on.
Shoulder Lake. Let's just inspect this plane a little bit, because I'm a bit surprised that there's nothing here. It is a bit odd. While we wait though, let's just make this. Oh, I'm carrying 2 can openers, aren't I? We don't need that. Yeah. Get some hot food as well while we're at it. Do I have any others? Yes. Okay, let's just have a quick look around here. Is there anything else you can like interact with? It doesn't seem like it. I think that's the injured wolf over there. Oh, he died. He died. Yeah, that was the injured wolf. Hey, well fed. There we go. Well fed. Alright, let's see if we can go to this cave. I think I can see it. It's behind those there. I think that's a cave opening. I haven't actually been there before. But you can see it exists via the mapping. So we got a buck, a doe, and a doe. So far people seem to say that there's roughly 1 buck for every 3 does, which seems to be roughly accurate, I would say. There's more does than there are deer, which they did say would be the case, so that would make sense. So there's saplings over there. See 3 of them. More cattails. And I don't know how many cattails there are here, but there are a lot. So if you want to go for well fed, just pretty much just go to the airport and then go around and loot cattails. There's so many of them. Alright, this is definitely the cave because those probably indicate the corpse underneath. Okay, unless it's up top. I'm guessing it's here. Yep, it's here. Archie's crawl space. Okay, Archie. Ah, hello there. Ah, this must be Archie. Had a last stand against the wolf. And didn't make it. But he might have some loot on him.
This stuff will come.
We don't need that, it's not gonna be good enough. Alright, Archie. Good job against that wolf. Like, took you down, but you took him down too. Alright, let's go to the stairs. There's 2 ways up to this this cabin. You can just go around this way, and on the other side is just a slope. Just walk up that slope. But there's also some stairs over here. So there's boats and some misc loot. You can check that out too. We need to wait and sleep as well, as we're getting tired. We'll get the Polaroid. So far I haven't found any item variants or rifles or anything, but we'll keep looking for it. There are some nooks and crannies to check still. There's at least 1 helicopter. Yeah, and some hidden areas. There's 1 trailer. And a fishing hut. And of course this hut. And then some other caves here and there. Let's see. Oh, you can't go here. That was just an attempt at a shortcut. There we are. Here's the stairs. Very typical fishing structure. You have those in Norway as well. So let's see. Anything in here? Yes. No. Check these piers closely, because there can be hatchets and knives in them. I do not see... Ah, there we go. Hatchet. Nice. And these you can actually break down. But... Oh, well, 50, but I don't think they necessarily have anything in them. Maybe they do, but... I doubt. Oh, wow. Oh, we have the Glimmer fog. So this is the Glimmer fog. It's just like a regular fog, and it can be during the day. And you can see the ground is electrified. And you get these like sparks of light as well. And the electronics light up as well. The two main drawbacks of this, from a survival point of view, is that we can't really see anything. So it's thick fog, like really thick fog. And that it gives this insomnia affliction. And we can only really avoid the insomnia affliction by going underground. And we're doing the exact opposite of that, I would say. Unless this counts. I don't think it does. So 7. We can check, but I do not think this counts. We're like in a cave. It's probably going to go up. Let's just see if that happens. Because there's this... I was wondering if going in a cave, just in general, counts, but it doesn't, no. But there is at least one cave I found that was like down below, like you had to go down a slope and into a cave. That might count, but as of right now, the only way that you can reduce the risk is to go in the basement and the hangar. And here is the island cottage. We are going to get insomnia unless it ends early, because of course how long it lasts will vary. So, but if you do get it, it doesn't have a major impact, so fine. Hacksaw, which you already have, but
Jesus, it's cold.
Island cottage. Any electronics? I don't think so. Hey, look at this. That's good to know. A bow. Some arrows. Simple arrows. Nice. We got rifle ammo, granola, crackers. A lot of stuff in this one. Drink. There should be a Polaroid here too. Don't need that. There's the Polaroid. I know what that is. It's a shortcut section. That's probably why they put it there. But let's check all this stuff as well. Peaches. So this cabin, new beef. Oh, I just. Oh, okay. I just looted it upside down somehow. I was like, what is this? Is this new? But it was just upside down for some reason. And backwards. I don't think we need the water.
I'll take it.
Same thing again. It's like it's backwards. Alright, let's just look around here if there's anything that I have missed. I don't think so. I think it's all good. Unless there's something hidden here. probably it, yeah. Okay, we're gonna sleep here. And we are getting insomnia risk, so it's possible that we wake up and we have insomnia. But if we do, then we do. Can't really do anything about it. Let's eat this. Let's eat this. We should really...
By snow. Nothing to drink.
We should really cook this, but I'm not too bothered about leveling that up right now. And drink Stacy. That. And let's also drop these. Well, I think it maybe ended. Maybe just the wind ended. Drop that. Don't need 2 of these. Drop that. Okay, let's sleep. 12 hours. And we'll see. I think maybe the Glimmer fog ended. There were no electronics here, so we didn't get insomnia. Let's just wait until it gets light. Let's sleep another hour after this, like this. And let's also just, yeah, this. I risk this? That's not risky right now. Okay, we're a bit heavy. Let's see if we can get rid of something. Get rid of this. Let's get rid of that and that. Let's get rid of these. Guess that's probably it. How much cloth do I have? Quite a bit. We don't need to craft the crampon. This, if you have 2 of these and 4 of these, you can make the crampons, but we're gonna ignore that. Let's do one quick repair session of this. There we go. And let's also sleep an hour. And then we'll go back out. So there's a couple of areas I want to check out that didn't have anything on Interloper. I have suspicion it's here. Oh, it's very windy. But it's a clear day, so we'll go out. And here there is this campsite. Backpack. Down here is a fishing hut. Let's go check that out. And over by the waterfall on the left, there's a cave which had some small misc stuff on Interloper. So let's see what it's got on Stalker as well. And then on this side, there's a helicopter, and I think there's another cave as well. Sun's coming up. It's quite windy. Let's see what we got in here. This is the other fishing hut. We have condensed milk. I haven't tried fishing here, but I don't think this is new fish. I guess it's freshwater fish though. We might sleep in a cave to warm up. So if I remember correctly, it's by this waterfall here. I think this is the only kind of legitimate way up here, because when I was here on Interloper, I could not find a way up here. I cheesed my way up by kind of like billy goating up some slopes. Then I went down this way, and I couldn't see any other way down. Other than just jumping down towards the river, of course. Oh, sound changed. But up here there was a cave that did have, I think, a campfire in it. So let's see what we got there. I'm gonna check all the little nooks and crannies. I believe the campfire was, I mean the cave was kind of like along the river up here.
It's so cold. I'm gonna lay down for a bit.
I think it's over here. Yeah. See this little gap in the mountain. It's underneath that. There we go. I didn't see any other caves, so this was the only thing to find up here that I could see. Hopefully we're actually warm in here. Mountain bunny. Is he stuck or something? I think he is stuck. See what happens when I get close. Yeah, he's kind of stuck. Alright. Little things, eh? Alright, let's see if there's anything in here of note. Okay, the wind died. Alright, so Brittle Cave. Flare. Alright, there's a few things there, yeah. Oh wow, Mackinac jacket. Hallelujah. That was totally worth it, for sure. And food and stuff. Okay, Mackinac is probably better than both of these. This one. We're going to harvest. Let's see, we might be able to sleep normally here, but I think we'll make a fire. And we'll sleep like an hour. We're going to use accelerant because we have so much of it. And just put one piece of coal on. And then let's just have some food. Let's just have this, for example. Mackinac jacket's great. Well, pretty much the best found item for the torso in the game. Other than the expedition Parker. I think we have enough marine flares. Let's sleep here for 1 hour. Alright, we're warm now. Let's just go. So that was worth it. Mackinac jacket up there. That is good stuff. Alright, we're gonna check out a hill that you can ascend. But when I went on Interloper, there was nothing there, like not even signs of anything being there. It looked like potentially it would be a Polaroid location or something, but there was nothing there. And what I'm talking about, you might be able to see it from here. Yeah, you can. So, see over there? There. Oh, hi there. Interrupting my narration. Over there, there's like a hill you can climb. I'm gonna see what's down there. I mean, up there. And there's a waterfall. I don't think there's anything at this waterfall. At least I didn't see anything. It looks a bit like you can approach it. But I wasn't able to see anything of note in here. It doesn't even give us a name. It's just like the waterfall. Yeah. I can map it though. Get a bit more to cover. There we are. Yeah, it's just that. We gotta go over here and to the left to get out. You can also get down here, but I don't think you can get up unless you cheese it. Can you get up here actually? Maybe you can. I don't think so though. Or at least that's not the intention. I mean, we could try it, but I don't think that's intended, if so. No, it does not look like that's the idea. But you can, okay. It is possible. Good to know. So you can go that way. Normally you'd go further down the river and then take a left. And then you get up here eventually. You can also take a right and then you do exactly what I just did, but on the opposite side of the river, and you get up to where we found the Mackinac jacket. On this side of the map, I didn't see much. There's a helicopter not too far from here, but over here I didn't see anything. I will have a little look around. The waterfall is so loud. It's good to get away from it. I mean, it makes sense. The waterfalls are loud. I don't know if you've ever been, if you're watching this, if you've ever been to a waterfall. I did actually check that area out over there. There was nothing. And waterfalls are really loud. Just ask the quiet place. But they are loud. So let's see, is there anything up here out of curiosity? This is not where I was gonna go, but... Oof. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Kind of... I don't think we're supposed to be here. Let's map here. Yeah, okay. Let's head up where we want to go. Let's go to Pride Rock, that's what I'm calling it. It looks a lot like Pride Rock from Lion King, from the side. I'll show you. And I was surprised that when I got up there was nothing there. It just looked like that was... It was a bit weird. I do have the bow as well, yeah. But I think I used the revolver against the wolves. No more shells. Okay, so I think it's just this, and then further down there's a helicopter.
My fingers feel numb.
I don't think there's anything else in this area unless there's a helicopter there. Unless I missed something. I think we should actually take the helicopter first because it's on the other side, the way up. Minus 11. I haven't seen anything else in this area, but let's check out this helicopter. On Interloper there was nothing, yeah. Literally nothing. Let's see what we got here on Stalker though. Here we got... we can leave those. Actually warm in here, kind of. I wonder if you can sleep in here. I think you can. Yeah, you can. Might as well check this. Nuts. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nothing here. Barely warm, so it's not really much point. We could sleep for 1 hour maybe. Just to warm up a little bit and get a little bit of energy back. Hopefully the weather doesn't get worse, because that would be annoying. Yeah, that's fine. This is good. Okay, so there wasn't really much there this time either. And now we're going to check out Pride Rock. And you can get there up here. And you can tell it's intended because there's all these these limbs kind of creating bridges to get there. So I always thought it was a bit strange that you could get up there, but there's nothing there. So let's see what we have on Stalker. I think it was all the way over here you had to use to get it back up there. I don't remember exactly, but it was around here somewhere. Was it here? I think it was here, yeah. Right. Now we're up on this plateau here. You can also come up here. That was the more obvious way. Okay. What's that noise? Yeah. Oh, I know what it is. I know what that is. You know what that is? It's the Cougar. No, it's not. It's the bear sleeping. There's a bear underneath us. There's a cave there. I'll probably reveal it when I do this. No, okay. But down here there's a cave. There, right there is a cave. And the bear is sleeping. I know that because I have encountered that bear once before. And he's really well hidden. If you don't look, you will not notice the bear sleeping there. He is really camouflaged. I'll see if I can show you. Maybe we can actually see it from here. No, but it's down there. It's if he's still sleeping after, we can pay him a visit. Anyway, here's the road to Pride Rock. He's a loud sleeper. I haven't seen a bear walk around. I've only ever seen a bear sleep. Yeah, see, it looks kind of like Pride Rock from The Lion King. That's why I call it that. It doesn't have a name as far as I can tell. But is there anything here is the question. No. So why is this here? Like, you'd think there'd be something up here. But I don't see anything. Unless it's like something hidden. Which doesn't seem to be the case. We can actually get up there. It doesn't really achieve anything. But it is possible to get up there. I think I did it like this last time. Something like this, yeah.
Freezing.
There we are, we're at the top. But as you can see, there's nothing here. So why is this here? Maybe on pilgrim or something here? I don't know. It's a bit strange, to be honest. It is a bit strange. Okay, let's go back down and see if we can find this bear. And I'll show you what I mean with this weird noise that we've been hearing. See if he's still sleeping. Yeah, he's still sleeping. That is a loud snore. You can hear it all the way up here. He's pretty far underneath us. I'll go pay him a visit. He's underneath us in a cave. And unless it's quiet and you hear the snoring, or you have very good vision, he's very easy to miss. Depends where he's sleeping though, because when I came here last time, I did not see the bear. We're right past him. But maybe he's sleeping somewhere else this time. We'll do a little billy goating down here. Did he just wake up? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little test. Because he is exactly where I thought he was. Maybe you spotted it already. Okay. I'm gonna walk towards this cave. And I want you to tell me where the bear is. See that? He's just sleeping there. Defying gravity a little bit, you know. Don't wake up. If you do, I'm a bit fucked. That's PG-13, you can say the F word once. Okay, in here, what do we got? Okay, we got a flare. Wait, was that a burned down flare? Hatchet.
Thank you.
Did he just wake up? Oh no, he woke up. Don't come in here, please. Oh god. Alright. Yeah, you go that way, yeah. Is he stuck or something? I think he's a little bit stuck, yeah. I think he's probably meant... I think this is a bug. I think he's meant to sleep in here. But something's buggy. He's trying to get out. Yeah, no, he can't. That's why he sleeps there. I presume that if I throw this, it won't make a difference. Oh, now I wish I had a stress pistol. Alright, bear. This is a bit awkward. Well, he's stuck there. He is literally stuck. Yeah, he can't do anything. That's definitely not intended.
Getting a bit thirsty.
That's my other arrow. It's in the ground. Give me my arrows. I can get up here easy, but he can't. Okay, one arrow is in the world somewhere. Shame. Okay, so meanwhile, in the long dark, there is a bear that's staring you in the face. This will be a good, like, loading screen for, like, you know, the intro. Just to throw people off. Like, what is going on? Do like this. Let's do this to make sure that it's not a trick. In fact, we can make this even better. We can do like this. You can take display and turn off the HUD. And it looks like this. And then it's like, welcome to my video. Nothing out of the ordinary here. This is a normal day in the long dark. Pay no attention to my what's the word? Not petrified. Stuffed bear. Stuffed wasn't the word I was looking for either. Alright, we're not going to harvest the bear because we don't need anything from it. I lost an arrow, but that's okay. Alright, so there isn't much more on this side of the map, but eventually we will get to a cabin, so we're going to check that cabin out as well. And then we're going to go to the Polaroid, and then we have actually looted most of the world. Pretty much. So if you're watching this video, this is me assuming I'm actually going to use that as the like intro opening thing. If you're watching this video, now you know what that opening was about. So that was the second time I found that bear. And the first time I did not notice him because I think it was too windy and I couldn't hear him snoring. So I walked right past him. I did not see him at all. And this time I was prepared for it. It's kind of like that way, where you want to go. But I want to go this way though, because I have not been at this edge of the map before, I think. I want to see if there's anything here. So I think that bear is supposed to patrol the, I guess it's the eastern, I suppose, the eastern side of the lake. But the reason no one's ever seen him is because he's just stuck there. He just sleeps and then he walks around and he sleeps. So in the future that will probably be fixed and he will be he'll be walking about. Yeah, let's see what we got here. We're warming up because it's late in the day and our gear is pretty good. Feels bad to kill a moose and a bear and not harvest them. That's food for like a month right there. But because this is exploration, we're gonna leave it. If it wasn't, if this was a proper run... Oh god, it scared the crap out of me. I thought someone was in my house. But it was our Marshall speaker saying that need connect to Wi-Fi. Like, who's talking? Alright, let's go this way. What was I saying? Yeah, if this was a proper Stalker run, where I was going for survival, I would of course harvest all of that. But because it's not, then we can do it a bit easier. I think this might lead to the Hovel. I think. Or maybe it's a bit further up, I'm not sure. We'll find out. But yeah, there probably are a few other like hidden secrets around. If you think about HLV, Husher Valley, HLV has a lot of secrets. Like, they may have changed that now. I haven't really been to HLV lately. But there's a lot of caches and stuff around. There's a lot of shrubs that hide a secret behind it. Little caves, little nooks and crannies. There's all sorts of things in HLV to find. That's really good loot. But you kind of need to know where to look. But I think the same applies here, that there will be a few hidden secrets. I have found a few, not caves, but yeah, nooks, corners, whatever you want to call it, so far. Not much loot in them, but there is some. But there is some stuff here and there. Is this the Hovel area? I think it might be. Yes, it is. This is Justy's Hovel. As you can see, like, again, the thing about this area is that everything is so spaced apart. So if you think about, now we're coming up to a cabin here, right? If you think about it, what have we really done so far? Well, ignoring the bear cave and that, it's like, I guess we can include it. So we are here now. easy to explain on the map. Let's map this out actually, and then I'll explain what I mean. The point is that everything is spaced apart, like really far. This is my emergency against the bear. Alright, so this is Justy's Hovel. This is one of, I think, only 3 indoor locations, like interiors. There's this one, the hangar, and the trailer. Actually, there's 4, because there's 2 trailers, there's 4 then. Anyway, so here's Justy's Hovel. We mapped that out. Right, so if you look now, right, so we came from the island cottage, and we kind of done this whole eastern area. And of course, there was the fishing hut. And then the biggest thing we found was we walked on this side of the river, and there was the Mackinac jacket, which was great. But then from there, what have we really found? Well, you go along all this edge here, and there's nothing really. You find Pride Rock, nothing really. Then you find the bear cave, a couple smaller things in there. Find a helicopter, nothing really there. And then all the way down here to Justy's. So everything is really spaced apart and has minimal loot. There's high-end loot in the control tower or like the airport. It just comes as control tower. But the airport has good loot. The cottage has good loot. And the ranger's cabin has alright loot as well. I find a revolver. And of course the Mackinac jacket was a good find. But the rest is just like misc stuff, you know. Let's see what we got in here. Maybe repair something. And let's light this, just to make sure we don't miss anything. We have, oh wow.
This stuff will come
Well,
handy.
speaking of finding stuff, we found the Cowichan sweater. That's the rarest sweater in the game. A new balaclava. Not to be confused with baklava. Matches. Okay, so this one has a lot of stuff in it. At least on this difficulty. On Interloper, there wasn't really anything here. Mittens. In the plug. Another knife. We don't need it though.
Gear.
More matches. Page, which is nothing really. Anything in here? Yeah, maple syrup. Yeah, quite a lot of stuff here. Nice. Alright.
I just need to close my eyes.
Let's see here. So, we found Cowichan sweater, which is definitely better than this. Yeah, we can repair it while we're at it as well. Might as well. Come on. It's a little bit heavier, but it's really warm. In this area, you kind of need it. There we go. Put that on. It was 2.5 degrees, which is absolutely insane. Way small, but much warmer. Let's do some more repairs. Oh, let's repair this thing. Gives a whole degree. Nice. And here, these are presumably the same. Yeah, they're the same. The better. That could be repaired. The rest are okay. This could be repaired, I suppose. We don't really have the lead though. Let's repair this. Come on. Okay, nice. Oh, I got ruined, but that's okay. Let's see if we can repair this too. We don't have the cloth for it, but we can harvest this. Normally I would never harvest these, or well, I might if I have a lot of them, but I would always keep, in my main base, I would always keep at least one backup of the most like rarest clothing items that you can't craft. So I normally wouldn't harvest these things, but we will do it. We also have cloth in the curtains here. I don't think we can repair it though, because it's too dark. We can maybe repair it in the morning. All right, let's sleep. And then there's one or two smaller things left to check. We have a lot of this stuff. I think we should just drop some of these. There's no point carrying it around. Let's drop 2 of these too. We're not going to craft anything. Drop that. Drop that. We can refuel this, I guess. Doesn't really change anything. And then let's eat the MRE. If you get food poisoning now, it doesn't matter. that. Alright, let's sleep 12 hours. Get fully rested. I'll see if maybe we can get an aurora going in the airport as well. Okay, if I repair this, how much does it go up? Almost 1 degree, I think. Let's give it a try.
Mouth so dry.
Yeah, there we go. 2.5 degrees. So now it's plus 20 degrees warmth. That's very, very good. It could have been slightly higher if I'd picked up the combat boots and military parka, but that's alright. Let's eat this. And water. We need to make more water soon, but that's okay. For now. Alright. So I have a feeling I missed something in here. Guess not. Alright. We are gonna go down a rope to get to the vista to map the other Polaroid. The other Polaroid doesn't actually map that much by comparison. That happens sometimes, like one Polaroid maps a lot, the other one does nothing. But it will also take us to a shortcut that takes us back to Transfer Pass, which is kind of neat. I'm not sure we'll go there though, we'll see. Might explore it a little bit. Hey, Barry. Remember, you have Barry, the rabbits, Larry, the indoor rabbit, and Gary, the teddy bear. So keeping it, you know, simple. Alright, so here's a rope. I think this is always attached, I think. Yes. And you can billy goat down here. I think I did that on my Interloper video, I believe. Pretty sure you can... Yeah, you can do that, but we're not going to do that. We're going to just do it this way. Okay, more rabbits. Now the way for this kind of secret passage, I'm hoping this is clear enough, by the way. Ah, we're warm as well, nice. Is here on the left. Once you get down the rope, you just take a left. You come to this path here, this path. So this is kind of like straight at the airport. And you take this path up, and you get to some climbing slopes. And here I think is the vista, or is it slightly further? Maybe slightly further. Yeah, I think it's a bit further. So it's kind of like a hidden path. It's not very easy to spot, but here it is, you know. And yeah, you just climb up here. There we go. I think it's here. Here we are, yeah. So this is the next location. This is where you have the other Polaroid. I think it might be too foggy. No, it's not. Just good enough. There you go. You can see. So now it maps. The two Polaroids basically give you this area and this area. So it's not bad. You can see everything here. Oh, gosh. So now what you could do... here's the road we came from. I actually could go there because there's a shortcut here. This path continues So you can continue climbing, and it eventually takes you all the way back to the entrance of Forsaken Airfield. I'll show you. I might deviate from it a little bit, but we'll see. Oh, nice and warm. It's still pretty good gear, I must say, though. Like, look at what we found. It's all spread all over the place, but we found these two best items in the game. Found this. That one's alright, but also was military gold. Found that. These are okay. This is great. This is okay. And then these two. So, fairly high level stuff we found. So this is pretty good loot-wise. It's just that it's spread all over the place. But it is not bad, actually, this start, if you could spawn here. This is another one of these long routes. Travel routes. How many? I have 7 charcoals. I might do some mapping here and there. Can I go up here, for example? Get a little feel for where I am. Yeah, good. Oh, okay, this is actually blocking me. In that case, let's go back down. There we are, and it's down there. You get to this like one-way street sort of thing. If you go down this slope, you can't go back up it. Let's have a look what's here, though, if there's anything. I don't know if there is anything, to be fair. But we'll check. Does seem to be a little passage. Where does this passage lead? I have been here before, but I didn't walk this far off the road. So where does this lead? Anywhere. Huh. Does it just go back to where I came, but via a different route? Is that what this is? Kind of strange if this exists for that purpose, though. Where does this lead? Yeah, it is literally just that. It's just a different route. So you can do a loop, but there's nothing there. That's just that's a bit weird. Huh. Oh well, back to it then. That's odd. I like it though. I like that there are all these like paths and hidden secrets and stuff. I like it. A bit odd though that it's basically you can just choose which way to go and it doesn't make any real difference. I guess you can map the view up there. I suppose. Alright, let's see. So here is the path. This actually leads all the way back to the transfer paths. I don't actually... There's a road down there. Or a road, rather. Don't think we've actually been there. We should check that out. And it got foggy. Yeah. This is a different road. No, I think this is the road. I think we actually spawn here. Or something. And we go all the way around. It's massive. The road is pretty massive. I think I might have a map of it. I can show you when we finish. And it got foggy. I think it's that way. Well, let's just check what we got here. If anything. Fog is a bit of a pain though. You can't actually see anything or map anything. This just leads to... It's practically a dead end. Alright, let's continue. I like these long paths. There should maybe be a little bit more misclute here and there in them, especially on lower difficulties, but I like the intricacies of it. This is kind of like a shortcut back home. You don't, generally speaking, need to climb these things down. And then here is another path, and down there is more road. Yeah, I thought that would happen. What I'm going to do, because I'm actually warm, I'm just going to sleep like 2 hours. See if this fog is lifted, because I would like to map things. I would like to have the option. I'm going to run a lot, so I don't really mind if I get, like, say, overtired, but we do need it to be actually visible as well, though. Fogs don't tend to last longer than, like, 4 hours. So it should go away. There we go. I just didn't map much more, but it's the same road pretty much. Yeah. Well, that's not the same. This is a chasm. This is a river. No, it is road. Yeah, it is road. Yeah, I recognize it. Okay, now we can run more with good conscience. More rabbits, well, wouldn't you know? There are always rabbits around. Let's see if there's anything around this corner here. There's always something to check out. I think it's literally just, yeah, a different viewpoint of the road. There's this whole mountain pass you can take. This is probably, if I had to guess, when they implement the Cougar, which will happen in a later patch, it hasn't happened yet. You're gonna find it somewhere like this. Like this path might be guarded by a Cougar, because they said that tends to inhabit like rocky regions, and this is a good example of that. It's a long path, a long journey. Oaks, where you can see we're now all the way back here to the road. Let's map this too for reference. Now we're here. See, we're right by the entrance, all the way back here. Transit path. Interesting, huh? I wonder though, is it possible to get up there? I don't think it is, but maybe it could be done. I think I'm being blocked. I think this could be done, actually. I think so. I don't think it's intended to. But I think you can. Let's see here. Can I go on this one? It kind of blocks me in at the tip. I'm just a bit curious if this can be done. Hold on. Alternative. Okay, I have an idea. You can, look at that. Got back up. But of course, if you take this path back, you end up with the same issue as earlier. So even if you manage to get up here, the problem is that when you get to that crossing over the road that's further up, that's going to be difficult to climb back up. So I'm not sure how useful it is. Might be done though. Worth giving a shot one day. But yeah, so let's see. Oh, actually, I I didn't mean to go that way. Oops. Yeah, so now all the way back here. Now there's one or maybe two more things to check out, and then we are done with this region. We've done pretty much everything there is. So unless there is a little hidden area somewhere that just haven't seen yet. Then I don't know what else there is to find. I think there probably are a few little bits and bobs to find. There is a cave that I haven't been to, that I haven't shown you. And there is also a little like, it's like a den you can go to that I haven't shown you either. Maybe I could show you, I suppose. Wouldn't be surprised if it's like a Cougar's den. It looked like a Cougar's den, like a small flat cave, you know, too small for a bear. Didn't have a name. Somewhere that they would put the Cougar. Okay, we're gonna try and find the broken road that's a bit further up, so that we can use that to climb down, if that's possible. This is why I didn't mind sleeping, to regain stamina, because now I can run a bit more. It's such a long path, this. Really, really long. It would be nice if an aurora hit, because then we could experience the airfield in the aurora. I don't remember seeing any computers except the control tower. I mean, it does much. When you get a radio, it will do something, but... It is a long track. I mean, if you think about it, all the way from Broken Railway. I haven't shown you the far branch line, but all the way, that's a decent chunk of travel as well. Kind of like all this road, maybe longer, and then through the transfer, and then through all this road. So it's really, really far to get all the way to the airport. Once you get to those, there's quite a lot of loot there. As you can see, I've had no difficulty with food and stuff at all. We should be coming up on it. There we are. Okay. Finally the open. So the road continues much, much further. But here we have the open area. And twice I've been here now, and there is nothing to see because it's just foggy. But let's map this out. That's where we are now. Wheelie turn. So you can see the road goes like this, all the way like that, and then circles and all the way back down the trailer somewhere here, and all the way down. It's really, really long road. Even though the distance from here to the airport is really short, we have to go all the way around. We're going to try to billy goat down this, if that can be done. Can that be done? It looks like it can be done. If we die through an invisible wall or something, it was for science. Just remember that. This looks fine. Oh. I got an email from Hinterland. I need to read that after. They wanted me to send them their the videos I make about the new region. This definitely was actually really easy to traverse down. Very, very easy. Now, what is there down here? If anything, I have not been here before. Definitely a cave. I thought there had to be something down here. For sure. And there is indeed a cave. What do we have in the cave, though?
I would drink almost anything about now.
What is this called?
Oh, it's getting dark out here.
Frost Cave. Alright. Frost Cave. Alright, what we got here? We got pork and bean, dog food, and a corpse. Matches. Those were wood matches. I wonder if that's a possible guaranteed one. That would be interesting if you spawn here and just go down here. I think I can do that in the fog actually now. Alright, let's see here. What else is there down here, if anything? Up there is the road to the airport, but we don't want to go there yet. I don't think there's going to be any more here though, because as you've seen so far in the map, the thing is that it's very open and there's a lot of space between things. Like, often huge amount of space. So I don't think there'll be a cave with like that in it, and then there'll be another cave nearby. That does happen on some maps. You find a cave and another one is relatively close by, or something else of interest is relatively close by. But I don't get the impression that that is the case here. This is an interesting path though. There are a lot of these paths. It's going to take a little while to remember exactly where they are. I do like this terrain though. Like, it doesn't necessarily reward exploration all the time, but I like that it's very intricate and hard to navigate. It's going to take me a while to learn it so well though that I can say do it in a blizzard. Oh wow, we're right here. I think this is actually already mapped out if that's the case. Yeah, okay, we're here. Alright, oh yeah, that's this. Okay, yes. That's that. That's that part. So, the only place I haven't really shown you is this western edge of the map. Should we do that? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. It's the only thing left to be silly in a way. To not have all that covered. Can't I like skip over this thing? Guess not. Alright, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep in a couple like hourly intervals because we're full health for one thing. But also, in case the Aurora hits, it would be kind of cool. So let's see if we can get an Aurora. If not, then so be it. Let's eat this. If we get food poisoning, we get food poisoning. We did not get food poisoning. Basically eating all the food that gives hydration. And that's what I'm doing. There was some more water upstairs in the toilets, I think, but we could actually go get that. Yeah, because we finished all the other stuff. I think it was up here. And there was a shower room somewhere. Here we are. I picked up one of these, but not the other. Or did I pick up neither? It was neither. Take all of it. Alright, let's sleep like, I don't know, 2 hours. And also if the fog happens, I need to go downstairs. Although if we get insomnia, it's not a big deal, at least you can see it. It doesn't seem like we have an Aurora, but sometimes an Aurora can happen right at the end, for like just an hour or two. Does not seem like we're getting an Aurora. Would be cool if we did though. Alright, let's keep going. It's a quiet night, a still night. At this point we won't get an Aurora, not one of meaning anyway. We'll sleep the rest. Alright. Let's eat something. And I think it's a bit silly to not check everything out. We've done nearly all the map now, but there is at least one cave I haven't shown you. And there's a few corners I haven't really explored. So I think we should go and do that. Yeah. So the only part I haven't really explored is the western part. So this part here. And I know of one cave and a den here. Yes. So we should go find that. And we'll go back to the river. We're just taking a little bit of a detour, or a shortcut rather. We're going kind of like this way. And see where the river takes us. Because there are some bits and bobs there that I have not yet looked at. I don't have much charcoal, so I might make a fire just to get charcoal and sleep a bit or something if I get cold. It would be nice to map it. I do have a complete map, or rather I know how to get one, but it doesn't show the locations.
What do you know? Looks like I survived another night.
So this is this river, I presume. Yes. But we want this river. We want to continue. I'm not sure this is a river or what, but let's call it a river. I'm surprised that I haven't found more flare shells for the stress pistol. But we got this if we need it. That will stop a bear and a moose. I'm going to kill the moose though, so... There's another bear around though. Oh, I don't think we can go up there. I think we have to go this way. Yeah, that's the road. And what I want to do is... Here's the car that we came from, and then you have the cave there. We came down like here. I want to continue along that river if that's possible. I'm not sure. I don't think there was a bridge though. Now that I think about it, was there? Might make a fire that burns like 2 hours and sleep in the car 2 hours. No, we'll find out. Because it looks like the river continues, but of course there is the road itself is kind of blocking it. This road, I presume, leads all the way to the ranger's cabin. I haven't actually walked it. Ah, here's a bridge, right. Okay. Does it actually say anything? No. It just says it's that way. Okay, so let's see here.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
So here's a bridge. This is the only area I haven't really been to. What is there up here, if anything? Looks like we can go, actually. I'm not sure if we can go down there. Maybe you can. I'm gonna map this area. Oh, there's something. And sleep a little bit. So let's find somewhere to map and sleep, because I want to get some more charcoal. Also, the wind is picking up. Yeah, so this is a good time to do exactly that. So let's put this down, like, I don't know, here maybe? There, yeah. Put this on. And coal. I don't actually have that much, but it will do. We'll get 2 charcoal out of it. Alright. That's the same river, right? Okay. So I can actually follow it. Still bad weather. I say sleep another hour. Wait for it to get clearer, quieter. Is it a blizzard? It is a blizzard. Give me the charcoal. 3 of them, perfect. And then we're going to switch and try and go down or something. Oh wow, what are you doing here? You scared the Jesus out of me. That was unexpected. Very unexpected. Okay, let's head just straight until we find something. Or let's go down to the river itself. Oh, okay, that was not where we're supposed to go. We're just seeing what there is in this particular area here. Might as well pick up some sticks. Get more charcoal out of it. This is the only area I've never been to, so I'm not sure exactly what to expect here, but if I had to guess, there's like maybe one cave somewhere. A lot of sticks. Which is good. We want sticks. Now where to make the fire?
Sure getting cold.
That's, I want to kind of head generally left. Because it's towards the river. So it's easy to rule things out that way. Okay, a lot of sticks.
It's so cold. I think.
This looks like it's probably the river. Okay, let's see if we can make a fire somewhere. How about here? No, that's not a good location. How about here? There we are. Let's use this again. We got so much of it. It is faster. And let's just put a bunch of these on. 2 hours, and we'll sleep 2 hours and just see what happens. The wind might change. I think actually it did change. Yeah, it did. Didn't even get anything out of it. Shame. Can I do the reverse? Yeah, I can. Just use the accelerant again. Let's see if it doesn't switch this time. And it did again. But this time it warmed up. Not getting any charcoal from this because it keeps blowing out the fire. Okay, well, we're fully rested, so
Did I say I hate being cold?
I guess we'll just
I really do.
use what we got here. Wait it out.
Perfect.
Come on, Blizzard. This is taking too long. I just want to map the region. Let's put this on. Fine. Come on. Stop blizzard. It's a long blizzard. Alright, I don't really have anything to put on here though. Let's see if I can find some more sticks. And also not get lost while I'm at it. Not a lot of sticks here. Okay, hard to get lost because we can see the fire. Use the hatchet, it's faster. This is a long... By the time this ends... we can't even map, you know? Oh, we're gonna get some charcoal out of it at least. I'm gonna do something that's a bit dumb, but we're gonna do it. It changed. There's a surprise.
Wait, I'm so cold.
I'll use the lamp oil. I don't need to use the lamp oil, I'm just doing it out of... You know, why not? Let's see, will this warm me up? I think it will. Or you can also... do I have anything... Yeah, I can drop this down, for example. This is a long, long blizzard. Yeah, it's warming us up. Barely, but it is warming us up. Let's put this one on too. We're going to risk it. And let's eat this too. And yeah, let's just wait, really. Okay, it finally ended. But we can't map now because it's low visibility. Come on. Wow, there isn't... I'm not sure if there's anything to really map as such. At least now we can see. Is there anything down here that looks like it's of interest? I don't think so. Starry Night would be good because then you can map. It looks like it's just a waterfall. Yeah. I don't know though. Is there something there? Don't really want to go down there because it's hard to get back up. We'll leave that. Maybe there is something there, a little secret. But if there is, we're going to leave it for now. We are fully rested, so I'm just going to keep going along the edges here. There is one cave along this path that I can go to. I don't remember exactly where it is, but we'll find out. I did have some misc loot in it. Wolves. Let's see if we can find some wood as well. I'm actually warming up, look at that. I'm actually, well, -3, but if I take cover. Okay. Now I'm warming up. +1 degree. Now 8 of these, nice. Let's see if we can get up there. Because now we're back down on the fields. Pretty much. Don't think I've been over there. But let's see if we can find the cave that I was thinking about. There's our little structure thingy. Oh, it's clearing up. I think we should be able to map on this actually. Maybe not right now, but we should be able to. Maybe in a little bit. No. We should be able to when it's a clear sky. That's nice. Now we can actually see something. So we can see where we are. That's the airport right there. There's a little structure thing in the helicopter. And we're kind of on the upper west side right now. So there is a cave somewhere here. I don't remember exactly where it is, but there is one. I think it might be over that way, but I'm going to check over here first because it wasn't possible to climb up here. Let me try again. Really, it's weird. It should be possible when it's clear like this. It's strange. It might have to do with the moon actually, and not the stars. Might have to be full moon or something. Yeah, and it's like half moon. It might have to do with that. Okay, but I'm gonna check out this area a little bit. Was it maybe here that there was a cave? Caves are often indicated by mushrooms or rose hips. Ah, here's the cave. This is actually not the cave I had in mind. This place is new to me. Alright, we have a wolf carcass in here. Rip's cave. Okay, well, we'll stay in until we can map them. 2 broken arrows. Hey, another bow. That's good to know. But you can find a bow here. And it's coal, we'll take that. I think we'll just sleep in here, to be honest, because we need to map, so we need light. But I think we're just gonna do that. Let's just eat some stuff. We got so much of it. Drink. And we'll just sleep until it's morning. It's quite warm. Let's sleep 3 hours to start. And then I'm guessing we still can't map. Nope. So we're just gonna wait this out then. Let's pass a little bit of time and we'll sleep. Once the sun comes up, we can map. 3 hours should do it. Even 2 hours may have been enough. Okay, this is practically enough. So if you wait now until, see these horizontal lines there? The tips will need to be just over the horizon, so it's almost there. There. Now we can map. Unless it's bad conditions. Don't think so though. There we go. Alright, so we're here. Okay. Ah, we're right like near the end of this whole river section. Interesting. Actually not far from the oh, that's interesting. So we're actually close to the waterfall now then. We're kind of like above where I slept through the blizzard. Now this area is new to me. Nice to know you can find a bow there. So here, I'm guessing from here you can more or less, yes, see down there? I think it's down there that I had the campfire, or thereabouts. Let's see if we can map here too.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Yeah. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah. So we were around here, and we are going all the way around to a cave. That's all the way on the top here. That's interesting. And it's foggy again. Okay, well, if it's foggy again, we're gonna wait it out till it clears up, because I can't map when it's foggy. Let's see if I do this now. Yeah, see? I would like to map. There's at least one more cave to find. But I say just sleep here like 2 hours or something. See, it does tend to clear up after 3 or 4 hours. To get Glimmer fog. Yeah, still to... Let's wait 1 or 2 more hours. There we go. It's clearing up now. And have some water. Okay, let's continue. So this was an interesting find. I did not know about this cave, actually. So now we know this is here. The cave I was thinking of was... I think I had been at the intersection over here before, but I walked down. This time I walked to the left to reach this cave. But I think along this ridge here, eventually you'll find another cave. And I'm curious, I don't know if it will count, but I wonder if that cave counts as being underground, because you have to kind of go down to find it. I'll show you once I get there. 6 of these, okay. Fine. I hope you don't mind that I do map as I go along. I just find it a lot easier to get the relation between the different areas as I go along, and I'm hoping it helps you as well. Get the sticks in case we need more charcoal or there's another blizzard, you know. Down there, is there anything here? I think this cave that I'm thinking of is further away than I remember. That's actually this map here. Get a reference point. Yeah. I think the cave I'm thinking of is around here. I believe. I think it might even be up here. This looks like it is accessible, yeah. Is this anything, or is it literally just like a design dead end? It's a design dead end. Like, it's nothing here. Ah, would have been nice. There's like a path you can take up, but it doesn't actually lead anywhere. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bit too high. Let's take the usual route. Now we have a fairly clear day as well, ish. I don't mind running because we're exploring new things. Yes, here I have been before. I think I recognize this because I remember, I think it was on my Interloper walkthrough. I was walking around this area. Or maybe it wasn't Interloper, maybe it was during my stream, I'm not sure. In any case, it was around here. I remember going to that big rock over there. A nice clear day now. Very, very good. And I don't think there's anything up here. I think that's just terrain. Is it? Looks a little bit suspicious with those trees up there. Let's see if we can go up here. I think it's nothing, but yeah, it's nothing. If you're struggling to get up there, generally speaking, you're not meant to go there. There are a couple of exceptions where you kind of have to fight the terrain a bit, but there's not many of those. There's the bear. He's out. He's having a little look at the ground. Digging up some truffles or something. Maybe he's found a rabbit, scent a rabbit, or maybe an adventurer like me. Okay, here, what's here? Here's the rope anchor. Up there I think there's a rope anchor, I think. But we need a rope for it. We need to go around to get up there. We need to kind of get past this bear. I think that should be fine. It's too far away to be a nuisance. If you hear noises, we'll throw a noisemaker at them. I think this is the path up. Yes, because the way I came about this cave was that I walked from the ranger's cabin over there and along the ledges And then I came to this cave, which I think now is more or less the only thing that we haven't been to. And there were a couple of things in the cave as well. Yeah. Maybe you can go there too, I don't know. So I want to go check it out again. Let's see here. Now where is it in relation to this? I don't think it's very close to the ranger's cabin, so I was gonna have a quick look here, but I don't think it's very close. It's a good sign that we kind of know that things are spaced far apart, and that would suggest that you know, it is further. Okay, let's go this way. I think it was, yeah. It was quite an unusual cave in that you had to kind of go down to find it. And I'm pretty sure I just came across it walking along the edges. There's the rope anchor, yeah, I can see it. I think this might be it here. Looks like nothing. But you can see there's kind of like a gap between the rocks here. I think it was here. And then you go down into a cave. Yeah, this must be it. Yes, this is it. Like, huh, this is kind of like a little void. And you go down here. And here it is. This is the cave I was thinking of. Yes. There we go. Sudden washout. And here we have marine flare. That seems to be about it. Regular flare. And matches as well. That's cool. Map this out. Yeah, so you can see it follows a decent pattern, you know. So there's cave, and then there's that. You know, it's very spaced out. Everything. I think we've now done everything. There was a little here, this little area here. I don't think I've been there. We can maybe very quickly run to it, but then I think we have pretty much explored everything there is. There was a small little den that I found that I haven't shown you, but that's there was no loot in there. It was just like a little resting place that you could use to stay warm, a bit like the little hidden area near the helicopter. But I think there was some rocks we didn't go to, but other than that, I think we're done here. So here is the rope. I'm surprised this requires a rope. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but we're gonna take the shortcut down. Ow. I think actually the den I'm talking, I can see my footprints. Den I'm talking about, I think is actually around here, but I'm not going to bother looking for it because there wasn't really much to it. It was just like an area you could lay your head, but there was no loot there. And I didn't think it's meant to have loot either. I think it is. Actually, I can see it. I think, yeah. So we might as well go there then. I think this is the den. I walked past it earlier. It's a place where I suspect will be a Cougar den when they add the Cougar, because the way it was formed was like, it's too small for a bear, but an animal could live here. I'm pretty sure this is it. It's like a little cave all the way up here, see? There's like a structure. This is it. There we go. Here's like a cave, and it goes in and you have shelter. Nice little cave. Doesn't this feel like maybe a cougar lives here, right? Perched in here, all nice and cozy. Comes out, pounces at the player. It feels a bit like a cougar cave, this. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, there was one place left to go. And then, I thought there was a second hunter's blind actually. Wasn't there 2 hunters blind? Maybe I misremember. I thought there were 2. But yeah, there was a area here I hadn't been to. We've been to those. Those are the structures and the helicopters. But it was over here, I think. These rocks that are at the edge of the river. I have not been there. Other than that, I think we've done everything. Ignoring, you know, a little corner here and there, I think that is everything there is to see in this region. Might be something down by the river, maybe? I don't know, but not sure what else there is to explore. But this rock formation here, I haven't been there. Or I'd rather I haven't been on them. Just in case there's like a little cave or something here. It should show up on charcoal. But this last hour or so of this video has been me mostly exploring the areas I haven't been to before. But the rest of it was more like a loot guide. What's interesting though is we found this rest pistol, we found a revolver, found a bow, actually 2 bows, and the distress pistol, which I used on the moose, and also noisemaker, but no rifle. We found 2 hatchets, 2 hacksaws, 2 knives. I think I have one pry bar, two pry bars. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's traversable. Is that traversable? I think it is traversable. Let's see what we got here. What is this place? It's like the rocks from Pitch Black or something. I just feel like these are kind of like awkwardly placed in the middle, so I just had a feeling that maybe there is something here. Oh no, this is these rocks. Oh, this is where I was before. This is just the bridge. Yeah, it's just here. Ah, okay. Well, then we've been everywhere. In that case, there's only one thing left to do, which is to actually check out the river, see where it ends. Seeing as we're here anyway. And then that's it. Nothing else to do, really. Let's go down here. Might as well do it. If there's nothing else. Is there a secret here? Is there a hidden secret? I'm gonna be exhausted, but that's okay. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so this, I think pretty much, I am pretty sure this leads to a dead end. But seeing as we're here, we might as well check out. It is a huge region, but it's so unusual in that there's all these places you can go to and explore, and all these nooks and crannies, but most of them do not have anything. Now if you compare this to say Hush River Valley, like where you have rivers like this, and you walk along, right? And then you for example, the one that's on the left west of Hush River Valley, you walk along it, you get to a cave that leads to an ice cave where there's loot and all sorts of things. Keep going, there's another cave and there's loot in there. Tree branch that goes up somewhere, there's a campfire there. Like the loot's quite evenly spaced, or not necessarily the loot, but the stuff you can find is quite evenly spaced. But here it's the opposite of that. It's really far apart, like really far. And you can go paths that look like they go somewhere, but there's nothing there. Like Pride Rock, there's nothing there. The other route by the shortcut doesn't go anywhere. You know, there are some nooks and crannies that provide shelter, but there's nothing there. Like, there's all these little things, and it's weird. And here also you have a dead end, it looks like, at least. This is where I was earlier, when I was standing over there. I was looking down, and I said, I don't think you can get back up there. We can try, though. There is grass, but... Is there anything down here at all? I mean, this is at the end of the line. This is as far as it goes, the river. Oh, there is something here. How about that, eh? There is something here. It's a guy. Or girl. Let's see what we got here. Okay. What have you got? Summit soda. What about this? Nothing. Okay, so it wasn't really worth it. But there is something. There was something. That's good to know that it wasn't completely wasted as such. What about here? Is there anything here? Okay, well then we only have one question left to answer. That is, can you get up this way? It looks too steep to me, but there is grass. It's kind of slopey, like maybe. It would make sense to me that you could get up here, because why would you have to go through this whole river all the way here just to loot a corpse that has practically nothing in it, and then have to go all the way back? That would seem a bit cruel. So I wonder if you can actually get up here. In which case, that would be good. Well, I think you can. Oh, you can. Alright, that makes it a bit more worthwhile. Gosh, this is windy. Let's move away from the waterfall and get to some shelter, and then I think that's it. Gosh, this is strong wind. Strong wind. I'm actually warm though in cover.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Is this our campfire here? Yeah, it is. We're back here now. Alright. Hey. Oh, that's another way down. Hey, that's from the road. Okay. Let's end here. Okay, I think that's the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed this Stalker walkthrough. Not walkthrough, that's not correct. A playthrough is more correct. So I mapped quite a big chunk of it. That's just pretty happy with how that worked. So there's a lot of cattails in this region. Just look at the amount of water you have. Right, there's all this water and cattails everywhere. And then there's a river that goes really far. And there's a lake here as well. All sorts of little lakes everywhere. There's a lot and lots of cattails. Now in terms of loot, the main reason for going here is this. There's so much loot in here that you just find a ton of food and all sorts of stuff here. Tools. I don't think we looted this plane actually. And then but then from there it's mostly misc loot. But still though, it's worth going. Like here. No, not there. The trailer here, the Cargo Master's trailer, had so much stuff in it. Really good clothing. The helicopter didn't have anything, but I think the distress pistol can be there. Then, of course, the cabin, which doesn't have an icon for some reason, is this thing. It had the Polaroid location and the revolver, which was good. This had another Polaroid, which was good. And then we had, I didn't map it, but the cave that was over here had a Mackinac shirt, so that was really nice. And then there's not really anything like on this eastern side here, like this whole eastern side. I'd say there's basically nothing, because you have the plane which had nothing, you have Pride Rock which has nothing, or nothing of note rather. You have some caves like this one and the bear cave with the sleeping bear that has some misc loot, and then there's a helicopter. There's Justy's Hovel, so there's some stuff there. But other than really the Mackinac that we found in this cave up here, not much really on this eastern side. Southern side is the same, not much except for this cave that had matches. Of course, there's a ton of cattails. Western side is the same. So on the edges, pretty much along all of the edges here, you only get these minor locations, all these caves that have some loot. but that's about it. And then you have the main loot by far is this. I thought there was another hunter's blind somewhere, but maybe I misremember, but oh well. But this is worth going to, just this alone. I mean, there's so much loot here. Really, really much loot. Okay, so before we go, I thought there'd be one more thing I could do. I'm just going to save this. So just before we go, I wanted to show you how you can see the whole terrain map if you didn't know how to do that without the locations. So, oh, we have Glimmer fog. How about that? So now you walk around and yeah, you get Glimmer. It's pretty cool. You get these like light effects happening as well. I could actually maybe pass time here just to see if I get insomnia, so I can show you what happens with that. Let's just pass time here, see if we get insomnia. It would be good if I got that. No, it stopped. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. It's not that much to it though. It just means when you have insomnia, your sleep's interrupted. But other than that, it's nothing really. Okay, if you want to see the whole map, I'll show you how. Just go on As That Sleep. Or if you don't want to see this, end the video now. In which case, thank you for watching. But you go here. And then you spawn in here in Bleak Inlet. If you want to know how to do that, As That Sleep, I have a guide. That shouldn't really be affected by the new region. Okay, so the thing is, 2 challenges, the Dark Walker and As That Sleep, they give you the complete map. See? There's no icons or anything. You're gonna have to map to actually get the icons up, I think. Yes, see, so now there's an icon here. But other than that, you have a complete map of stuff here, right? So what you can do is you can go like this, and then you can see the map. It doesn't tell you what's there, but it tells you what it looks like. There's Transfer Pass, and as you see, it's very small. We saw the crossroads. This very clearly is the entrance to, well, probably the mountain pass. This is to the mine, we'll see. And then we have the airfield. And as you saw, we mapped a lot of this. Not everything, but a lot of it. The only area we didn't really like properly cover was this open area here, I guess. But here you can see, this is how you get the complete map if you want to study the terrain. Of course, it doesn't say where anything is, but you can tell that here's the airport, right? You can see that. The Hovel, I think, was down here. Then we have the spawn. Look at the road. It's really, really long and windy. Really long, really long. The trailer is here. A really, really long road, and then back to the airport. But this shortcut here, this one, is really fast. And then we have the caves around. The helicopter is here. The ranger's cabin is here. And then you have... This is the island cottage. And our Mackinac cave is here. And then that's the misc of it. So that's the whole map, really. So yeah.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, sorry about that, Astrid. So I'll help you out. This should help. There we go. Alright, fellow survivors. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was a playthrough. I would say that maybe 3/4, 70% of the areas I covered was stuff I knew, and it was more to see what was in those areas in terms of loot, Stalker loot. And there were some areas that I didn't know about, like the western side. There were a couple of caves there that was new, and now I know there's a corpse or the waterfall as well. I hope you found this useful, especially if you plan on going on Stalker. I mean, there's quite a lot of loot in Forsaken Airfield, particularly the airport. The airport has a lot of loot. The rest is minor, but as you saw, it's still worth going to some of them, like the Revolver and Ranger's cabin, the Mackinac cave, assuming it's always there. Maybe it's not. And then there's a misc loot here and there, and it's also a cool area to check out because it's so vast and open, and you get Glimmer folk and all sorts of things. It's a cool area. and there's lots of loot. And there's a forge there that you can use to forge stuff. We didn't find a hammer. Maybe you can find a hammer on Stalker and below. I don't know. I didn't see one, but I didn't check every little corner everywhere. So maybe there is one. I just didn't see it. On Interloper there won't be one. On Stalker there might be one. So it's worth going and checking this area out. Be careful going in the open, and the open is by far the hardest. As you saw when the blizzard hit and I was on the edges, not that hard. Just find somewhere, light a fire, you know, wait it out. But in the open, you get lost really easy. So it's a cool region. I quite like it. I think there's potential for more. I can see where they're gonna put probably cougars and things, but it's a cool idea. So it's an interesting thing. And I hope this gave you a decent idea of the loot. Of course, there is some randomness to it. I now went for the first time on Stalker. Some of the loot I found was the same as on Interloper and some were different. And I'm sure there's some randomness to it. Maybe the Mackinac Jack's not always there, that sort of thing. So maybe when you play, maybe you find a rifle, maybe you find a hammer. I don't really know. There might be some variation there. But at least now you get an idea of what there is to find and the amount of loot and the regions to explore and all of that stuff. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you enjoy the far territory, and I'll see you next time, survivors. Bye bye.